Our next presentation is by Jazmyn Jasso. She's a graduate student in the Department of Kinesiology, and her topic will be focusing on using faith-based approaches to increase participation in the program.
Let's meet Charlie. Charlie lives in South Los Angeles. King Estates and Martin Luther King Park, MLK Park Jr., are in South Los Angeles near Exposition Park, where the population is 56% Hispanic American, 38% African American, and only 6% pertaining to other ethnicities. This population is characterized by low levels of education, about 40% like a high school education. This community in particular also has high rates of health inequalities. They are associated with ethnicity, race, and education, which puts this particular community at a higher risk for developing diseases. These diseases can be further aggravated and become life-threatening if there is no education and treatment. It became evident that 100 citizens would be a solution to this problem. It was important to have 100 citizens at this location. Why, you wonder? Well, our name says it all. 100 citizens. Our goal was to have 100 participants at this park. We are free for the community and for those who participate. We are also an exercise program that provides the CDC recommendations of 150 minutes of exercise. Our program runs Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So, how will we get 100 participants to join our program? Well, that is my job. Thinking back, how did our first program in San Fernando initiate this participation of the community members? Well, let me take you through my thinking process. In San Fernando, we did a few marketing outreaches to churches, and a lot of our participants came from there. They first heard of the program through their church. So, why not try the same method at MLK Park? Here we have Recreation Park, represented by the pink yellow dot in the middle. Within a 1-mile radius, we have 12 churches surrounding the program. These are represented by the yellow dots. So by this, we can see that because of the close proximity of these churches to the park, there was a high participation of people who come to these congregations to our 100 Citizens program. So now let's take a look at MLK Park. Let's see if this is a possibility there. A total of 42 churches surround MLK Park within a 1-mile radius. So is this possible? Can we go out and market our program to the churches near the area and have a high number of participants? Yes, it is. This makes my thesis effort of community outreach to faith-based organizations a possibility and a crucial part to ensuring that we have those numbers that we need at MLK Park. Luckily for me, my first church where I was supposed to reach out to was just across the street. My first initiation was to make contact with the church or reverend of the location, and then communicate with them what the importance of 100 citizens is. Following, we would schedule a date when it would be best available for me to go and present to his congregation and express what 100 citizens is, why it was brought to their community, and how they would benefit from the program being there. King Estates does not have many physical activity programs focused towards adults. At MLK Park, there's the occasional Zumba class, and there's the occasional yoga class, but because of city budgets, these are not always guaranteed to be available for the participants. In addition, these programs have a participation fee. 42% of residents of South Los Angeles live below the federal poverty level, and this makes it impossible or very difficult for them to actually engage in these type of physical activity programs. Not to mention, Zumba, yoga, and similar activities are not fit to help become physically active for all fitness levels. Only certain people are allowed to participate. So, where is this community supposed to go get healthy? What options do they have? What resources did they have? What option did Charlie have? Well, the answer is 100 citizens. Now that the program is out there, Charlie goes, since the beginning of September, he was our first participant at the program. He has become stronger, and he has become safe because he is stronger. He has expressed that he feels safe at the program because the students have helped him to become stronger, and also the students care for him. Before leaving the program, Charlie always waves to us and says, "Praise for justice and world peace." Well, we have the power to bring health justice to Charlie and to his community. There are many Charlies and Charlottes out there in King Estates. We have the power to bring this justice to their communities and help decrease the risk for disease. I am helping his community become physically active and helping his community have disease prevention programs. You and I have the power to bring this justice to Charlie and to King Estates. Let's do what's right and bring Charlie his justice and world peace.